Exclamation, everybody, and welcome to Netherguild. It is by David Vinokurov, and it is a demo that's still available right now on Steam, and for free that you can download and take a look at. And it's scheduled for some sort of release. I don't know whether it's going to be early access or not. I believe it's probably going to be early access, but I'm not sure. For either quarter 3 or quarter 4 of this year. I have not played any of this game yet, so this is me coming in completely blind, as I often do sometimes. So without further ado, let's take a look at what this game has in store for us. It is some sort of roguelike dungeon crawler, and it's got kind of a voxel look to it. So I'm curious to see how this plays out. And we'll give the game, say, half an hour to show us what it's worth and what it's got going, and see what we can do here. All right. Well, probably because this is literally the first time launching it. Inclusion, blah, gameplay, automatic loot opening during combat. That might be thing. Turn off the screen shake because that's not good for YouTube. I never replay a cutscene I've already watched. That's okay. WASD for movement, like Ford rich presence. That's alright. I've got that anyway. All right. Let's go. Okay. At least there's no like bloom or anything that I can see anyway in there. All right. Start game. New game. See what we're getting into here, friends. Far beneath the land and the very ground we walk upon was the kingdom of Gaia. A penis-shaped pool. A brilliant kingdom of engineers and who were our greatest allies in ages past. Engineers and someone else. We aided each other through conquest, trade, and research. Through plague and ruin, through victory and prosperity. However, our friendship shattered. Once the Gaians discovered the heretical secret of immortality, this grave sin left us no choice but to seal the path of our world forever. But now there are rumors of a deadly, gruesome plague on West Nor's. A pestilent calamity that threatens to destroy our kingdom. I like the way the adjectives being used there. Thus, 500 years after the sealing of the underworld, the king and his royal council have created the Netherguild. The guild for delving far underground. They summoned you, noble, to assemble a team of loyal expeditionaries. Retrieve a cure from our ancient allies, who apparently would have some kind of cure, I don't know why. Our only hope. So, it's going to be like, Menzoberranzan? Is that how you pronounce it? Menzoberranzan? The brow elf thing? That'd be kind of welcome to West Nord. The king orders thee, assemble a group of expeditionaries, send deep into the world underground, and fetch a cure to the ravenous and distant plague from the ancient Gaians below. In order to assemble and supply an initial crew, you're given 75 crowns. Fair enough. I'd like to see some tutorial pop-outs. Learning the basics will take about 5 to 7 minutes. Okay, sure. Oh, I gotta hold or click. No, I prefer click. I'm glad they asked. After they already made you hold for once. Like, okay, yeah. Okay, I got it. Good. Work in progress tutorial and saving. This tutorial is still work in progress, but you cover all the basics of gameplay and then some. If you have any feedback on it, blah, blah, blah. Also, please note that Netherguild saves automatically, like Iron Man mode in other games. You may also save and quit. Okay. Well, it is roguelike, so I guess that. First up, we should hire a few characters to go on an expedition underground. We can do that in the field. Here you can hire different characters to explore the underworld. I recommend hiring all 4 characters for your first edition. They're expensive, but okay. Contractor Assassin, Scouting Unit, Wilderness Wanderer. Okay. And a Noble Knight. Cool. Alright, so next up we should head to the market to buy some supplies for our expedition. This looks... I mean, obviously I'm going to say this because I started my channel with this game, but this looks like very similar to Cube World, and I'm digging it very, very much. Market. Welcome to the market. Here you can restock on supplies before you descend underground. Alright, buying logs. Firewood logs are used to construct campfires. Resting and eating at campfires is the only way to heal when you're exploring underground. Therefore, I recommend buying firewood logs and a turkey leg for the expedition. Alright, so some firewood and a turkey leg. We only need 1 turkey leg. I guess we're all going to share the 1 turkey leg. What's this? Parsnip. Next to a built bonfire. Restores 4 health when eaten. Light meal. Gain 1 additional speed. Lasts through your next meal. What is this one? Restores 8 health. So the turkey leg restores 8. Restores 4. Full stomach. Lose 1 speed. Lasts until your next bonfire. Delicious hearty turkey. This gives you 1 speed, but only restores 4 health. And this removes 1 speed until your next bonfire. Wow. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Anyway, go back. Good job. Now that we have bought some supplies in the supplies in the market and hired a few characters in the guild building, we're ready to head deep underground through the underworld gate. Start making our way deep below. Alright, do it. First expedition, head to the underworld for the first time. Oh, okay, this node based, alright. Bluestone Mine's entrance. Entrance to a deep and ancient mine from before the Westnorian Gaian era, on the edge of a long ancient trading route. Who knows what dangers may lurk. In the expedition, you need to select who goes and who stays. You can drag characters from the roster on the right, or use the automatic filling button to choose the top 4 characters in your roster. Pick all 4 characters for your first. Okay, so Tango. Prepare. You descend underground. Don't forget to equip a character with firewood logs and perhaps food. Alright, I guess it doesn't matter who I equip. That. Gameplay in Netherguild is divided into 2 parts. The first part is the overworld, where you hire characters, buy equipment, and prepare for expeditions. Second is underground, where exploration and combat. Q and E rotate the camera. Okay. Camera movement. Use the arrow keys to move the camera. You can also use the middle mouse button or keypad arrows. Okay. You can use your left control key to reset the camera's position and rotation afterward. By moving around next, click on a tile with your cursor to travel. Okay. You can also use WASD keys to move around, and even diagonally. Additionally, you can press F to toggle whether the rest of your party follows the current character. Try it out. But he seems to walk here. Seems to like, when I was doing that, sometimes he walks too speed. Oh, I guess if there's another character there, he walks to not be on the same block. Okay. I got it. Ending your turn. Sometimes you may want to switch between characters or end their turn. The most direct way to do it is simply hit the end turn button at the bottom of the screen or pressing space. Current character turns. Attacks often end your character turn. Oh. Finally, let's open the inventory. Press I or click the bag icon over here. Do I. And then toggle I to get out of it. You know all the basics. Well, I mean, that's... I'd almost say there wasn't really... I guess the only part of that tutorial that was really necessary was the... I mean, I guess... yeah, okay, I guess it was... Because it's showing you the, like, the keyboard key. Okay, that's... What's there? Combat... Where did combat happen? The combat starts all units in battle. Roll initiative. Roll initiative is a random number between 1 and 4 plus a unit's initiative stat. The higher the result, the earlier unit moves in combat. You can check the rolls by looking at the stat. Okay. Here. Be sure to click on attack. Read their description and plan around their range. Who am I attacking? Who am I being attacked by? I don't see anything here. I just see something and something. So what is it? Movement 5. And, oh, see, it's flashing who I'm looking at, which is nice. I guess I just end my turn and see where these things are. Okay, yeah, that's a little disorienting that you can't see them, and then like how are you supposed to do that? 1 bashing damage. Who's... Oh, okay. Up here is telling me what turn, who's got the turn going. I'm trying to figure out who's doing what turn here. Club bandit, club wielding bandit. So what do I do here? Deep cut, dagger storm. Oh, there's there's friendly damage. Oh, I don't like that at all. So there are games where friendly damage makes sense, but when you have a grid-based tactical game like this, it makes no sense to have friendly fire, because there's literally, like, look how small this space is. There's literally nowhere for you to move that makes any kind of sense where he could gain access to this, right? Like, that's just, that's cheap. If there's one thing I would say is get rid of that entirely from this game, or at least give an option to get rid of it entirely, because that's stupid. For a game like this, that's a bad idea all around. Also, this UI is I mean, it's good for a demo, and obviously it's early, and I'm sure they're going to work on it and stuff. This down here is this is what I call a programmer UI, right? This is the, I just need something to work right now. Because to someone who's just looking at this game for the first time, like, I've been looking all over the map, all over the screen here for, like, where the hell are my attacks? And they're like, oh, they're down here, but I can barely see them because they're tiny. And, you know, it's like, yeah, you're gonna need to, like, work on this quite a bit, I would say. Knife stab. Crossbow. So, okay. So this is the guy that's active, right? Right, is this the guy that's active? Who's active? So this guy is active. Right, like, again, like, how am I supposed to... Can I move up here? And does that give me... Like, now I don't have line of... I hate that. I hate that so much. That's like... If you were really in what I don't like about that, when your other characters can block characters, is that in a more realistic situation, your characters would duck out of the way. They wouldn't have to move from the square. They would just duck and let you get a shot, right? Like, there's no... It makes no freaking sense. And especially when you're in a dungeon that is, like, this tiny. Like, what... So all I'm going to do here is, like, I literally only have, what, one character that can do anything? I mean, that's kind of... That's bland and kind of dumb, if you ask me. Because this is what happens. You get into a situation like this where you literally can't do anything, right? Except move around. In the meantime, your guys are getting freaking destroyed because you happen to engage in combat that you couldn't even see in a spot that has like 1 block wide. I really do. Alright, who's active now? Okay, you're active. What do you have? You have / build that. So you come up here. Alright, you again are... No? 5 crowns there. Come over here. Have to get to it. Okay. Oddities. While exploring underground, you may come across characters, items, or events that you can interact with out of combat. Often these provide bonuses, or the opposite of bonuses, malices. More information reflect the story of the Netherguild. When interacting, certain beneficial options may be unlocked or influenced by the current character, such as character stats, knowledge, items, and efficiencies. Results may rely on luck. And military knowledge rare up. Here and do that. What are these bandits doing underground? Wasn't this place closed off? Drunk bandit. The air fills with the stench of booze as directly in front of you lies a sleeping drunk man in a filthy leather armor and a colored cap, likely signifying the gang this purple hooded criminal belongs to. What would you like to do? Wake him up? Slowly approach the bandit and attempt to wake him up. Bandit murmurs, 5 more minutes. Wake the bandit up gently. Quietly yet firmly you whisper, wake up, scum, gritting your teeth. And thus the bandit awakens and with eyes wide open and a concerned look on his face stares at you. Oh, no, how long have you been standing there? He clearly seems afraid. Ask about bandits in the cave. What are you bandits doing here? How'd you manage to get in through the heavy gate to the underworld? Wait, how did a lot of you get here? Seeing you won't budge and fearing for his life, the bandit answers, oh, that? You might want to ask a few of your noble friends. do nobles have to do with you being here? They struck some sort of deal with our leader, slipped them some coins, and made a promise from what I've heard. Why don't you ask them in person? Tell me, nobles? Who knows what they might be plotting? It's hard to believe anyone in the council sending you here to slay the bandits they've hired. Got their leader? Who's your leader, bandit? This fella named Pig. Hey, why don't you go and get to know him better? You visit him downstairs. The pirate laughs and hiccups loudly. Stare him down and he stops. Question about gold? What is your purpose in being here? You ask the bandit. Me? I'm just trying to earn some crowns, but I have no clue what's the motive for boss and everybody else at the gallery in the stronghold they're building. Side on the bandit's fate. Let him get. Bandit clumsily thanks you and runs away in the direction of the mine's exit, forgetting his precious bottle of liquor in the process. When he was drunk, he wasn't going to put up much of a fight anyway. Do I want to grab the bottle? Yeah, I guess so. For 7 health when drunk. Yeah, I guess. Something on the ground here? I admit I'm having trouble. I guess that's a dead bandit. I'm having trouble determining whether something on the ground is something that can be picked up or something else here. So, creature behavior. Different creatures you encounter underground will have different behaviors. Some may be docile and peaceful. For example, blue crystal shrimp attack in response to being attacked. However, hunting creatures like this might give some other benefits. For example, they may drop different useful items, give XP, or help you finish gold. Okay. I'll leave him alone for now. We'll leave them alone. Descending. Elevators let you descend further below the next floor, but beware, the lower you go, the more dangerous it becomes. All characters need to stand on an elevator for you to be able to... Oh, here's combat. Okay. Tiger Storm. Deep cut. Do some deep cuts here, friends. Bleed on them. Even more bleed on him. Oop. Cool down as amount of turns it takes to kill a character. Can use an attack or ability again in the same combat encounter. Uses between rest is the amount of times it can be used until the character returns to the overworld or rest. That's like this over here, 18 out of 20. Out of 3. Shot. Did quite a bit. Slash. Over here. Oh, there's a crossbow wielding bandit, huh? Melee attack inflicts stun on 2. What's that? Dead. Storm. Down as well. Is this? Oh, loot. Turkey leg. Another turkey leg. Go deeper. Onwards, companions, before this flimsy cave roof. Oh, good. Have a collapsing roof to worry about. I can already shoot them from here. Good to me. Bleeding. You're wielding, glove wielding. More shot. Stun going here. Shots piercing 1 to 2 range. Oh, damn it. Right? Flashing. Heat on you. Crack. Nice stab. Cross. Got one more turn before I can do that, though. Cool down. Well, stun, man. Stun. Jesus, man, what's with all those freaking stuns? Things get too tough, you're worried about losing your character's flee. You can do it by pressing the flee button at the top right of your screen. However, trying to flee has a 33% chance to work. That's what makes characters drop all their inventory items and return to the overworld, but sometimes it's the only option to avoid losing your character. Oh, so you flee, you don't just flee this battle, you flee all the way to the overworld. Splashing. Force. That'll kill the guy outright. Come on with this freaking stun here, man. You know what? I can stun too. See how you like it. Piercing, 2 piercing. This. Damn, that stun, man. What do I want to do here? Slashing. Let's do it against the guy. Okay, he's got a bleed going on. That's good. Here at stabby stab. Here's cut. Lengthened. He's down. Bonfires and returning. Looks like some of your characters are pretty beat up. The main way to heal, restore your character's ability, uses, and health. Build a bonfire. When you're out of combat, you can build one using firewood logs. So keep in mind that bonfires require space and can't be placed on obstacles or walls. Thirdly, if you don't have any firewood logs or worried about losing your characters, consider returning to Overworld by pressing the Overworld button when out of combat. Let's also a steel tree. Okay. Let's build a bonfire. How do I do that? Did it tell me how to build a bonfire? If it told me to build one or not here. Oh, here we go, build. Staring it right in the face here. Bonfire. Gotta get the person who has the bonfire. Who has the bonfire? Last I can see, unit has been hit with same status twice. Netherguild status effects don't stack. However, status can be lengthened. Okay. Cause damage out well. Don't have a bonfire. Bonfire, you have it. Now we have a bonfire. Move each character tile adjacent to bonfire and select the rest. Alright, rest. 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 Excellent. Okay. So, yes, yeah, I figured they would all need something. So. You eat. You can drink 7. And I guess you don't get to do anything. Alright. Yep. Just over here. Crowns. And equipment. Padded armor. Plus 5 health. Leather armor. We have here health. Here next, quick lift. Oh, I see. Scout uniform. 5 health plus 2 health. 1 health plus 3 health. Basic leather. Minus 3 initiative if not an assassin. You're an assassin. 5 health. Plus 4. Okay. You have one. Full knight armor plus 5. Oh, so it doesn't really. Not any better than that, so that's why I didn't even bother to compare it. Right? Chainmail. 3. Light armor. Oh, this requires medium armor. Heavy armor. That's why I only compared these two. You know what? Give it. That in your inventory. Bring them back with you. Okay. This. Another drunk bandit. The air fills with the stench of booze as directly in front of you lays a sleeping drunk man in a filthy leather armor and a colored cap, likely signifying the gang this purple-headed criminal wants to. What would you like to do? Use him. Target. Release him. That. What is that? That noise. Breathing. I guess that was the sleeping bandit, I guess. Passive. A lot of these things around here. Gold ore. Within the deep blue crevices of the bluestone mines, you notice a weird, shiny yellow glow beneath you. As you get down to examine it further, it appears to be gold ore. Perhaps a natural disaster unearthed it, or were mines abandoned in such a hurry it was left behind. Pickaxe around here for you to mine it. Okay. Alright, there's the... I don't think I want to go down another level, because... Yeah. I mean, I have this one guy that's really hurt. Got bleed on you now. You here and crossbow this guy. Here. Trying to keep his attention. Oh, no, I figured he was going to run up and hit my guy. Go away from him a little bit. What do you do? You do thrashing damage. He's got bleed on, right? So if I hit him for 3, then he'll just die the next turn anyway. So let's go do that. Two piercing. Alright, you come down here and do your 2 piercing. Him. Damn it. Of course they would go after the one guy that was low, right? I mean, Louise. Get AI that's not a dick. Dick AI. Take all your stuff so it doesn't go to waste. Okay. What's this? Then on surfacing silver ingot. Okay, take that. Yeah, I am having like a hard time just seeing stuff on the ground that can interact with it. I kind of hope that they do something about it. Also, all these like sparkles and stuff, I don't know why they're there. I don't know if that's just like an artistic choice or whatnot. They're really distracting. It makes me think that there's something there when it really isn't. So I'd rather those sparkles be just on things that matter. You can actually interact with or pick up, you know? Personally. we've seen all this stuff, right? Yeah, like there's all these dots on the mini-map too, and they don't make a whole lot of sense to me. But let's return. The overworld. One man down. Alright, we got some items anyway. Can you? You emerge to see a huge crowd waiting for your return. They shower you with gifts, and you spend the day sharing tales about the mines and your adventures. +1 noble standing, +1 commerce. Tell the truth. Drunk bandit? Whatever, continue. You head into the convoluted, bustling... I don't know what that meant. Tell the truth about drunk... I mean, we encountered drunk bandits and we let them go. What? We killed a whole lot of other people, though. You head into the convoluted, bustling bazaar deep within. You find a smith to whom you sell the silver ingot you found and receive 10 crowns. Use it to... Warehouse unlocked. Use it to manage your character's inventory as well as discarding unnecessary items. Armory unlocked. Use it to purchase additional equipment and weapons for your expedition members. Okay, cool. Guild hire new recruits warehouse. You can manage your character's guild's inventory. When you return for expeditions, your items end up here. Hired characters in the guild building. You can inspect your inventory and equipment when clicking on the bag button. So everything that was in our inventory goes in here, but all our equipment stayed equipped? I don't know. Chainmail. Yeah, I guess all our equipment stayed equipped. Okay. Back. Your armory. What do you get? Studded boot. Nice one. Initiative. Studded kick. More studded boot. Southern Watch bow. Common two-handed bow. +1 initiative. Hook arrow. 6 range. Accuracy. 2 piercing damage. 17 uses. Pulls targeted enemies 2 tiles closer. Clicks bleed. Does 1 bleed damage every turn for 2 turns. Spear arrow. As far as bow proficiency. Range attack 2 to 4. Accuracy is +3 piercing damage. Max use is 4. Inflicts incapacitate for 2 turns. Prevents movement for 2 turns. +6 damage when target has incapacitate status. So if you hit him again with it, get additional +6 damage. That sounds good. That's 26. We have 53. Let's buy that. Bludgeon common one-handed mace. Melee attack. 2 piercing damage. 14 uses. Inflicts 2 turns, inflicts bleed. Deals 2 bleed damage every turn for 2 turns. +2 damage when the target has bleed status. I mean, maybe. I don't know. Maybe I'll hold on to my stuff right now because I need to hire another recruit. What did I have? I had a range. I got an assassin. I got a knight. Yeah. I guess it was a ranger I had. So light armor, fire, and let's go warehouse. You have one. You got common boots, female shirt, simple bow. What do we have here? Arrow. How's that do? 2-7 range, 2-6 range, 1 piercing, 2 piercing, +3 piercing, 1 to 2 range. This is 2 to 4. So yeah, I mean this. All right, so that there. Boots. You have the same thing. +3 health. Not an assassin. Bottle of moonshine. Give that to you. Maybe you'll do better than the last guy. This. Oh, he's already got the hook spear arrow, so they both have hook spear arrow now, which is probably okay. Because they do quite a bit of damage, so that works for me. Or wait, am I just seeing multiple windows open here? Oh wait, yeah, I'm seeing multiple windows open. Yeah, the window placement's cool. And armor. Okay. All right. From there, market. We need 1, 2, as many of those as we can. One of those as well. So let's see what we got here. Warehouse. Everybody's got inventory. Can I move this around? Oh, I can. Good. Alright. You get a turkey leg. You get a turkey leg. You get a parsnip. And you have some moonshine, so that'll work for now. I don't have a whole lot of money. What's the how much does it take to upgrade? 25. Where's trader? Okay. How about the guild itself? That upgraded. And next character roster capacity 15 and 30. So it's all looks like it's all just grounds to upgrade things. Market doesn't get upgraded. Armory. Also a lot. Okay. All right. I get the gist. It's okay. It's okay. I mean, it's early. Obviously, they're gonna have to work on like making things a little more visible, like when you're down in the underworld there, I think, so that we can, so you can actually see things that you can actually interact with a little bit better. That would be really good. Not a fan of your characters block other characters from doing things. I feel like that's just I've always felt like that's a bad design. Like it's needlessly hampering your ability to actually be tactical, because a lot of times when a game does that, it also has these very narrow, 1 block wide corridors, and that just it encourages just a bad design all around. And I just don't like that when I see that in games. Not the first game to ever do it, but it's, I've never really liked that particular mechanic in any of those, in any tactical games. Beyond that, yeah, there's gonna have to be some UI work, obviously. There's a lot of like programmer UI going on. There's obviously a lot of work in progress icons and stuff too. But generally speaking, I think it's a good foundation. I think they have a really solid foundation here. So this, my friends, has been Netherguild. It is by David Vinokurov, and it's scheduled for, I am presuming, early access, because it's only 0.1 right now, for quarter 3 or 4 of this year. But right now there's a free demo that you can download and play for yourself and try it out some more and see how you like it, out on Steam. As always, I will leave links down in the description so you can do your own due diligence. Thanks so much for watching, everybody, and I will see you next time.